Merry Christmas, Godzilla! Wait a second! Who the hell are you?
I'm Mechagodzilla. Godzilla told me to tell you he's not coming.
That son of a...
So, since Godzilla is not coming for that present, can I have it instead?
Yeah, sure, whatever. Seems like I would be needed anyways. Stupid Godzilla is trying to run a meal.
Well, let's see what it is. Neato. Must be one of those self-opening packages.
How does this work?
Hey Rangers, welcome to Super Unimportant Reviews. My name is Arnes, and...
My name's Steve.
Why are you here?
What? It's a Godzilla review? Why wouldn't I be here?
This is my thing. It's supposed to be Christmas in August, September.
Yeah, it's like September now, man.
Yeah, Christmas in September, people.
Mainly just want to get this review out so that it's out before the thing is actually able to be purchased. Backstory on this figure, I got it at G-Fest. As you can see,
It's even signed.
it's autographed by the man that actually did the sculpt.
Sweet.
Yeah, so it's a pretty cool figure, and it should be coming out, I want to say, around November for everyone else.
Well, you know what? We can put more value in this if you let me sign it.
I will lend you.
So, I thought we were doing Mechagodzilla, Steve.
Yeah, I'm trying to get around to it. I know I said once we get past the new stuff, which technically this is new. So that's one of the reasons why I'm putting this out.
Steve
That
found
we needed a faster video because I wanted to get something out for the week.
Steve found a loophole.
I'm trying, man.
So you want me to mess up as much as possible so you can spend more time editing, right?
Of course. So, do you know which Godzilla this movie one's from?
Yeah, it says right here in the back. Godzilla 2016, man.
God, I wish we get all the views.
We're putting that in the title. All the views and dislikes, Steve.
Yeah, probably in the title, I'm not going to lie. But this is from the film Godzilla 2000. Is what this one's based off of. You haven't seen it yet. Well, actually, no, you might have. Actually, it was the one that came out stateside.
I seen it in movie theaters.
Don't worry, ask me questions about it. You're like, yeah, you see,
I gotta get you involved so you don't feel left out, Steve.
Anyways, without further ado, for the packaging.
Alright, so for the packaging, you got the little name here. Godzilla says, try me. For the side packaging, you got the little snow Christmas things. For the back, says, making this...
Spirits Bright.
Oh, I need some glasses.
There's also no the.
Making Spirits Bright, 2016. This side you have is a loophole in the back. For the bottom.
I think the word you're looking for is glory hole, but anyways. 'Tis the season.
I was gonna say it, but it says Godzilla, American Greetings. Got this little cool guy right here.
And he retails for $34, which is not what I paid for him.
What'd you pay for him, Steve?
Oh, God, it wasn't even that much. It was like $20, I think.
Nice.
Yeah,
and,
he had a few there, and it was a good deal.
And for the top, it just says Heirloom Ornament Collection, and it's got the guy's name.
So, let's get this guy opened up out of his cardboard prison for the first time.
Very carefully, too, because I'm not going to touch it. If Steve messes it up, he can.
Got this.
Steve, you know what you need? When we do these reviews, we need like a little stand thing where I can just be like, and for his details, and we're done. Thank you guys for watching.
I do have one. I haven't used that thing in a while, actually. It's sitting in a drawer. Little thing I made that I have to update.
Why are you slacking for then?
Yeah, I just slack a lot around here. This is how I roll.
So now to show you the properly, there's a button in the back right here that you would push. So what you do is you push it. And look at that. It looks freaking fantastic.
Yeah, it looks really cool. I kind of wish like maybe the spines illuminated a little bit, but that is really neat though.
That is the most upsetting part, I would say, is the spines don't. But then, I mean, like, look at this. Like, looks fantastic right here. His hands, the legs, and everything.
It kind of gives the illusion that he's like stomping through the buildings.
For his closer details, we'll start with the head sculpt. And looks really nice. I do enjoy his eyeballs, and he has little pupils. Let us zoom in. Steve, can you see him on there?
Yep. You definitely, it's kind of funny because he kind of reminds me, speaking of the 2016, having like the Shin Godzilla eyes.
We gotta move down to his mouth, which I really liked the details on his mouth, like the teeth and the tongue. So like I wish his tongue was actually like sticking out a little bit, which would have been a really good look for him.
Yeah, having his tongue a little raised.
But still, this way he's not that bad.
Yeah.
And I like it. We'll move down to his, you know what? I just go to my second favorite part of this guy, is his dorsal spines. Now, they're purple because they're purple in a movie.
Yeah, usually the 2000s represented with purple dorsal spines.
But why was it purple in the first place? Did they ever explain that, Steve?
That's just how it was.
It's just how it was. There's like no special...
No, that's just how that Godzilla was. It always had like more of a purple hue to it.
Now, I got another question. You can tell the dorsal spines are purple, and they look freaking fantastic. Like, you know, you can see the 3 rows. I do like how it's like separated, you know what I mean? They're
very jagged, like how you would expect to see.
And goes down here. Now, here is where it loses a little pizzazz. It goes up to here, and then like the color sort of fades away really fast.
But then again, that happens a lot on Godzilla figures, though. So it's not too uncommon to see it here.
Yeah, but this right here, you see what I'm talking about? Is this like their painting accident, or is this like the way it's supposed to be? The color.
That's pretty much just how the paint job is, which is probably the biggest complaint I have, is the purple could have been done a little bit better for the spines. Because, granted, here you would generally see a little bit of a differentiating color in the center of the spines, which I feel like is what they were trying to do. But for the most part, it just seems like they were just trying to be speedy and put the paint on top of it, called it a day. So it's definitely probably the ugliest part of the figure, but it's not something I really focus on for this guy.
Well, yeah, because you're going to have him like, you know, like...
Yeah, mainly he's going to be hanging on a tree. It's an ornament, so I'm not going to be super particular on the paint jobs. I'm not going to be super particular on the paint job on this guy.
But still, though, for like, it's one of the things, you're paying $20, you want some kind of details on it.
Yeah, or
you know?
even $35 for retail. But then again, for that base, though.
Oh, yeah, which we'll get to that part. Now, we get down here a little lower to his arms, which he looks buff. Look at that. He's been working out.
Oh, yeah. Getting those gains going.
Which looks amazing. And then you go down to his nails, which I do appreciate that I painted them separately.
Yeah, they do have some paint apps on them.
Yeah, it's not just all one thing. Get down to his chest. Looks like he's got the little feel to it where it's like in actual scales, you know?
Yep.
A little rough. I appreciate that too. Going down to his legs, which we're getting to the good part.
Yeah, they go into the base, so you're not going to actually see his feet.
Yeah, they go down to the base, and which is just mayhem and destruction, people. Like, this is whoa.
Yeah, look at all that destruction. The buildings look cool. I like the paint job for that anyways. It looks really good. And a little bit of a black wash to help make the details pop a little bit more.
This is like easily one of my favorite bases for the Godzilla ornaments that you have so far. It's just he's standing in his destruction.
And it looks great. And I like too, on the front it actually has his name on it.
Where? I don't see it.
You don't see it?
No.
Oh, no. I guess it's just me.
Okay, good. Because I was confused there for a minute. I was like, I don't see no Godzilla on here. What are you talking about? So overall, the base for him is really good. I like the details on it, the buildings, the destruction. And for the bottom?
Not a whole lot, but that is where you attach insert the batteries into.
Well, right there, just a little screwdriver, open it up. You know what kind of batteries it takes, Steve?
I'm assuming LR44s.
I will take your word on it. All right, so there was something Steve wanted to bring up that he really liked about this. What was it, Steve?
Yeah, I like how the tail kind of curls in on itself, where it's not going to take up too much real estate on your shelf or even on your Christmas tree, which I could have seen maybe having the tail like stretching out from out the base, which could have been an issue even with keeping the base standing upright. So I really like the idea that they went with Godzilla's tail kind of bending in on itself.
Yeah, we appreciate that, because I'm assuming if it was sticking out, it would get in the way, hit the Christmas tree, you know.
Yeah, just get randomly caught on other objects. So overall, with the positioning that Godzilla is in, really works for me. Alright, so for some quick comparisons, I don't have any of the other ornaments out right now because they're in storage until it gets close to the Christmas. But I do have these guys that I recently got at G-Fest.
What is that?
I don't know officially what brand these are, but they're little stuffed kaijus, and we have Godzilla, King Ghidorah, and Mothra.
Weird.
And here is, compared next to the Daikaiju Polaris.
Is that the only thing you have in scale with him, Steve?
There's some other stuff, but I kind of have to start moving things around. Polaris, on the other hand, is easily accessible. And for some more quick comparisons here, we have the 2000 ornament compared next to some other Godzilla 2000 figures with the Marmot Godzilla 2000 and the Bandai Creation version. For our final comparison here, we have our ornament compared next to the Godzilla Bank, which, grabbing my coin I got at G-Fest, which is from the Godzilla Hotel, we're going to see if it can actually grab this thing. So, we're going to put the coin on the little spot here.
Oh, that's a different sound. Oh, he failed. All right, Steve. So overall, I'll let you go first. What do you think of this?
I like it a lot. Compared to some of the other ones, which sadly we couldn't really do in this video for you guys, I actually think it stacks up pretty well, even though he's a little bit smaller than some of my other American Greeting ones, except for some of the newer ones that have been coming out with this guy and the Godzilla King Ghidorah one, which I think this one's definitely better than what we got last year.
Really?
Easily.
Better than the King Ghidorah?
Yeah, like I just like the sculpt on this one a little bit more.
Yeah, like one of the things I really do appreciate about this figure, it's the stand on it. Definitely. Like, for me, that was the selling point right there.
To me, it's easily as good as the 60th anniversary ornament that we got with the 1954 one. Just as cool.
Yeah, even the lights, like how they work on him, where they like light his legs and his arms and his chest, you know? I love it.
Yeah, I think it works really well for the display that they have going with them.
And like you said earlier, the tail, the way it curls up, it works out perfect. Not as good as some of them, like you said, but definitely it's in top there.
Yeah, for sure. But what do you guys think? Are you guys looking forward to this ornament hitting stores? What's your favorite Godzilla ornament? Or is Halloween just more a thing? Please let us know in the comments. Look closer pictures of this guy on Facebook. You want to click the link in the description below. And help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button. Subscribe, become a ranger today. See you guys in the next video.
Bye-bye.